Marhaba, this is Sama from Kalila, where you learn Arabic the right way through our website and application. To know more about Kalila, visit our website, kalila.com. Now moving on to our topic of the day, where we will continue to talk about the Arabic alphabet and learn a new letter, which is the letter Laam. The letter Laam is equivalent to the letter L in English. Laam is easy to pronounce and detect because it's close in pronunciation to the English letter L. Also, the letter Laam only functions as a consonant letter. Laam has several shapes. Its shape changes depending on where it appears in a word, whether it comes at the beginning of the word, initial, middle of the word, medial, or ending of the word, final. Let's start with the standing alone shape of the letter Laam. Here you can see how Laam is written. It looks like an upside down cane stick. Before getting to know more shapes of the letter Laam, please note that there are some Arabic letters that can only be connected from the right side, as shown in the first group, and the rest from both sides, as in the second group. And since we're talking about the letter Laam, it falls in the second group, which are letters that can only be connected from both sides. Watch the video till the end to know why is Laam connected in some cases and disconnected in others. Now, let's look at its shapes depending on its position in the word. First of all, we start when it comes at the beginning of a word, initial, as in lahm, which means meat. Laam here looks like an inverted letter L in English. Moving on to the second shape of the letter Laam, which is medial, when it comes in the middle of a word. Here we have two cases. The first case is when it's connected from both sides, as in thalj, which means snow. Here it's connected from both sides and looks like an upside down letter T in English. The second case is when it's disconnected only from the right side, as in walad, which means boy. Laam here looks like an inverted letter L in English. The last position of the letter Laam is final, when it comes at the end of a word. Here we have two cases. The first case, at the end while being connected to the previous letters in the word, as in rajul, which means man. Laam here looks like an upside down cane stick. The second case, at the end while being disconnected from the previous letters in the word, as in burtuqal, which means oranges. Again, when the letter Laam is preceded by a letter from the first group, then it comes disconnected and looks like an upside down cane stick. After knowing all the shapes of the letter Laam, why is it connected in some cases and disconnected in others? We conclude that the letter Laam can be connected from the right when it's preceded by letters from the second group, as in thalj. Tha falls in the second group and comes disconnected from the right when it's preceded by letters from the first group, as in walad. Waw falls in the first group. To wrap it up, let's highlight the main points discussed in this video. The shape of the letter Laam changes depending on its position in a word. We're going to display a table that summarizes the cases of the letter Laam, whether it's connected or disconnected. In the initial case, it always comes connected, as in lahm, when in medial case, connected from both sides, as in thalj, and disconnected from the right, as in walad. The final case, connected as in rajul and disconnected as in burtuqal. That was it for the letter Laam. Differentiating between the shapes of the letter Laam is essential. We hope this video is helpful. To know more, you can subscribe to Kalila through our website and application and enjoy the 7-day free trial. Salam.